All right, we're ready. I think we're ready. Um, yeah, I'm not used to my camera being all the way up here, but I've been trying to change it up a little bit, so I'm experimenting with it. And I seem to have no choice but to start off with you, sir. All right, not sitting, but it appears that we have to get our daily cuddles in. Good morning, evening, afternoon, or night. Wherever you might be, I hope you are having an amazing day. And yeah, this is the only way I can start my stream without actually having to interrupt saying hello. I hope everyone is doing amazing, and you are gonna have to go down. I am so sorry. Hi, Swaggy, what's up? How are you doing? And thank you. He is definitely the cuter one in the party. I'm doing okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little bit exhausted because today I actually had a little bit of a busy day. I had a podcast that I was a guest on just a while ago, and basically I was doing that. Um, what's your do you what what's dice? Is that like an abbreviation of a sort? Oh yeah, yeah, don't worry about the podcast. Actually, I'm gonna share as soon as they put it up on YouTube. So it's gonna be uh oh, dyslexia. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. It's all right. It's all right. A bit hard to read, but that's okay. I'm just gonna keep calling you Swaggy if you don't mind. It's easier for me. Yeah, I've been a little tired today as there was quite a bit to do for both the podcast and basically this stream. So yeah, after I'm done, I think I'm gonna be ready to take at least like an hour a nap or something like that. I'm very much looking forward to that. Also, if you're watching on TikTok, welcome. I hope you're having a great day. We're also live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You are welcome to watch the stream wherever you so choose. And yeah, you're also encouraged to stay here. I don't know about this camera angle. I kind of don't like it because I'm actually not getting enough light because I don't have a light that actually goes like directly into my face. I could stand like this and have the mic a bit closer to me like that and just turn it up a little bit, which would be better because I'm actually getting some light and I'm not like fully in your face, but I'm also like short enough to actually be shorter than the counter that the camera is actually sitting on right now. So I think I'm actually okay with that. But yeah, today we are gonna be making cornbread, which is actually a surprisingly easy recipe and something that, funnily enough, I have never done, and I'm looking forward to trying it out. The recipe actually looks quite simple, so I'm gonna show it to you here. All right, this is what it looks like. It's a bit wet because unfortunately I had a little bit of a an accident before I started the stream, so that's okay. Hey, I like your channel. Hello and welcome. What's up? Hope you're having a good day and thank you. I appreciate that. Also, Nikki21, hello to you too and welcome. How are you doing today? What's up? Are you guys ready? We are making cornbread, and as it is the tradition at this point, we are going to read a little bit about the region that the cornbread comes from in Final Fantasy XIV, which is La Noscia. So we're going to go back all the way to the beginning, man. I love this book. This book is gorgeous. And the recipes are so, so, so nice. No worries. I hope you have a good nap. Um, Let me find it. Okay, La Noscia. Basically, that's the first. Hi. That is oh god. Oh, here we go. That is the first region that basically the recipes come from, and this is what it says. Once Mogria set me in the right direction. I arrived at the epicenter of Eorzean cuisine, Limsa one of the city-states of Eorzea. I learned that all great chefs, the Warrior of Light included, got their start training under head chef oh my god, I can't read this. Linxath Dolls Falskin is probably a Rogadin. Um, at the illustrious Bismarck. If I'm going to be the best Namazu chef on Heidelin, it was only natural that I follow suit. Yes, yes. Limsalamins is a support city, making it the perfect crossroads for cuisine of all types and varieties to mingle into beautiful dishes. Because of the major fishing expeditions launched from Limsa and its seafaring populations, many of these dishes are inspired by the sea itself. But not cornbread. Today, we are gonna make cornbread, which is one of the simpler recipes. And the reason why I chose this one today is a bit selfish, and it's because I knew that after the podcast, I wasn't gonna have enough time to basically go to the other store and prepare the ingredients, and I just haven't gotten to prepare them over the course of the week. But it is a recipe from the book, so it actually counts on our quest to make all of the book recipes. So I'm happy enough about that. The only problem is that I currently cannot find it. Ah, there we go. It's actually page 69. Nice. All right. Basically, it has like a little bit of an intro for the cornbread itself, and it says the Bismarck is known very far and wide for its fancy dishes, but it is not the only tasty place to eat in Limsa. After working in the kitchens, my fins would be exhausted, and I wanted something simpler. Yes, yes, the Drowning Wench has many, many treats, but their cornbread is an extra special treat. I enjoyed many evenings with my cornbread and a drink, while staring at all the people staring at me, says this Namazu. No wonder people stared at him. Little Namazu getting drinks at the Drowning Wench would actually be hilarious. Okay, so this recipe is actually one of the easier ones. For this one, we need the small saucepan, 10-inch or 25 centimeter cast iron skillet, medium bowl, and a whisk and a spatula, and some of the ingredients that I'm gonna go through right about now. Okay, so step number one, it says in a small saucepan over medium heat, melt the butter. So it's our first step. And for this one, we need 125 grams of unsalted butter, which I actually have ready-ish. Let me just. So I've put like everything that I need here in this separate little area. However, I put eggs on top. Of course, eggs do not go on top. So what we're gonna do is basically, okay, move things around so that I can reach stuff. Small saucepan and butter. Here we go. It's not for you. It's not for you, little man. Go away. Okay. See, every time I'm in the kitchen, he thinks that he's just going to profit off of something. Basically, it's half of this pack. This one actually has numbers. This time I was able to get the one that I'm not gonna have to directly measure, which is an improvement. So I'm just gonna basically cut it in half and melt half of it. You do need a little bit more to basically grease the what's it called? The iron cast, but that's pretty much it. So we're just gonna cut this one in half and melt the butter like this. Perfect. It's actually quite a bit of butter. Oh, here we go. It is the exact half. Why am I doing this like without any surfaces to cut on? It's fine. There we go. One half. There it is. And I will just melt it very far away from like all of the equipment that I have going on. It should be very, very quick. So basically I'm working over there, which you can't directly see. It's not like anyone's gonna think that I'm cheating in any way. But yeah, I have half of it left, and I think some of it will be needed for basically greasing the saucepan. Dogo, please do not enter the fridge. Okay, so while that is getting ready, we can check out the next thing. It says, melt the butter, swirling it around the pan until it becomes golden brown. about 10 minutes. Pour the butter into a cup and let it cool. So we're gonna need a cup as well. Perfect. Why not? Ouch! Stop it. My dog can smell the butter on my fingers and he is little more than excited about that. Do I have a cup of some sort? Okay, so I have a glass. I guess that's going to have to count. Anyway, how are you doing? I hope you are having a great, great day. I'm supposed to swirl this for 10 minutes? Are we sure about this? That's kind of a lot of minutes, but whatever. Alright, well, it's already getting melted. That's fine, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like my camera, at least the TikTok one, could be put a little bit, okay, a little bit to the side like this. And yeah, this one also is very okay, this is better, right? Even though you can, okay, see even less of the kitchen. No, when I stand right here, I'm actually in both cameras. That's ridiculous. See, now I'm starting to understand how high the production value is for some people who just seem to have their shit together when they're streaming. Ah, shit! That's not gonna work. That is not going to work. Anyhow, this might be. Nope, this is definitely not supposed to be the only way. How about that? Perfect. Okay. Good on both. Well, decent on both. This light is not very good. And I was probably supposed to have the face light just kind of, I don't know, just in case. That's okay. All right, so the butter is actually already getting melted. And I'm kind of worried about this whole melted till it goes brown thing. I don't think I've ever historically melted butter until it goes fully brown. Like, what the hell? That's all right. It's like at this point, it looks like yellow soup, which I guess what butter is supposed to look like. It says 10 minutes. It is 20 minutes past 7. I can't imagine that I'm gonna be heating it. It did say medium heat, didn't it? So I'm gonna put it at 2 instead of 3, as this particular stove thing goes from 0 to 3. So 2 would be medium, hopefully. Yeah, I don't want to burn the butter. Imagine that. That would be terrible. Golden brown. To honestly, to me, this already looks golden brown. But I also, fun fact about me, I don't see some colors. So yeah, when people tell me like, oh, golden brown and like I don't know, lemon, uh, I don't know, yellow or whatever, it's like those things are, I don't know, the differences are obvious, but with some of them, they are just not. This is okay. So far, this is looking okay. This is looking fine. I just literally can't imagine that I have to do this for another 10 minutes because I don't know, like, I'm not comfortable with basically butter being burned, but that's alright. That's totally fine. Yeah, as per TikTok, my camera is a bit skewed right now. Like, am I supposed to be moving this at all times depending on what I do? I guess so. Okay, I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna be fine like this. See, it's home production. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. I'm actually starting to regret having the camera up here a little bit, especially the stream one, because it literally serves no purpose when I'm here doing this thing. But on the other hand, you can see my dog having a blast with his towel. It used to be his bed, but he decided that he is literally unworthy of things that can be bitten through. So now the only things that he sleeps on are the things that I don't regret being bitten through because he bites through absolutely everything. It is very sad, sis, but that's just how it is. Honestly, this butter, I don't think I'm comfortable with heating it even more. I think it looks fine. I don't see why it would be. I don't know. Melt the butter, swirling it around the pan until it becomes golden brown about 10 minutes. Pour the butter into a cup and let it cool. So I'm just gonna do this for like another minute or so. I don't want to boil it. It is golden brown. I could prove it to you, maybe. There we go. I think this is actually fine. So I can just pour it into a cup and forget that it existed. Well, not really, but yeah. Okay, let's turn it off. Can I comfortably pour this into a glass cup? Yeah, I think we should be fine. I just don't want to get burnt myself. Okay, so we've poured it and I'm going to let it cool someplace, somewhere. This is basically based on today's camera angle. It is going to turn into a dogo stream because you're pretty much going to be watching my dog. Okay, so this one, I'm going to separate it. I'm going to put it here and let it cool. And as per step 2, it says preheat oven to 218 degrees Celsius. That's oddly specific. Grease a cast iron skillet with butter. It's already been pre-greased. Also, Dreamful Drip, welcome. How are you doing? What's up? Hope you're having a great day. What did we just read? 218 degrees. How do I come up with this number? 200? Okay, I guess this is it. I'm trying to figure out which mode to use. Okay, preheat the oven. I guess we're gonna need this one as well for the actual cornbread. And this can go out. This can go out. Basically, everything that I have in the oven right now can go out of it. And I didn't really take care of that, but that's okay. I just don't have anywhere to put it. Great. Shit. Well, that's some poor planning on my end. That's fine. Okay. I can just have the book here. So, we are officially in the stage of preheating. I'm actually making cornbread from the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook, and I've been enjoying these recipes a lot lately. It's actually one of the easiest recipes, even though it is, complicated. Everything in this book is complicated. Cornbread is actually surprisingly an easy one. It only has like 5 steps, so today's not going to be a very long one, but I still kind of wanted to make something. I would still be making this for dinner, so might as well. Preheat oven to 218 degrees Celsius. Grease a cast iron skillet with butter. Okay, we can do that. Where is my cast iron? Also, how are you doing today? What's up? What is on today's agenda? Where do I put eggs? Let me just toss them down here. And oh my gosh, I put my cast iron like all the way to the bottom of everything that I've prepared for today. Okay, I need better management skills right now. There we go. Sorry. Okay, I got it. And it's already been greased like a little bit. I can try to fix it. So how do you grease something with butter? Do I just like grab it and just kind of smear it a little bit? Or do I actually have to like cut a small piece and then smear it? Like it's not like it's dirty or anything, and I'm still gonna use it for like that same purpose. So I'm guessing that just like holding it and just, smearing it a bit is gonna be fine. But I think it's already been, I don't know, it feels like it's already been greased, but I don't want to risk it with, with freaking cornbread. Because, like, what if the bread gets stuck on it? We don't want that, do we? Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut this piece out and basically use it for something else. And this pan is very clean. because I did wash it, so I'm actually comfortable with just like grabbing this whole half and just kind of smearing it a little bit. It's fine. I don't want to like I don't know like I don't want to grab butter with my hands. I just don't want I just don't want any burnt pieces sticking to it. But yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. I've never made cornbread. This should be fun. And honestly, if you had asked me, like I would have never assumed that cornbread is actually made in a cast iron pan. I don't know why. It's just I don't know. I pictured something like this basically and not the cast iron, but that's okay. You live and learn. Oh my god, it appears that I had butter leftovers, but not enough for today's day anyway. I just need something to smear it with. I'll be right back. I'm kind of. Oh my god, I will trip over you. Um, I'm kind of out of paper towel, which I normally use to like smear the corners. But I will use the old-fashioned toilet paper. By the way, if you are on Twitch, unfortunately, you are to enter an ad in 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Beware. It's not like we're doing anything super dramatic, but that's okay. All right. Well, it it better be considered smeared, and nothing. Okay, nothing should be sticking to it, right? I think we're gonna be fine. All right. That's easy. Now, all we need to do is just basically mix the rest of the stuff into a bowl. I think that's another step. In a large bowl, combine the cornmeal, which we need how much of? 184 grams. What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna try to grab the scale, but I can't grab the scale because I'm too short. Great. So I have to climb my own apartment to reach the stuff that I irresponsibly put into high shelves. I don't even know how I do it. Anyhow, here we go. Okay, so I want to be precise because especially with like pastries, if you mess it up, you are going to end up with I don't know, with something that's not very edible, unfortunately. All right, so I will use this as my medium bowl, and hopefully that's gonna be enough. Anyway, I'll tare it. Unit, please give me grams. I'm in Europe. Thank you. There we go. Okay, 0 grams. Now we need cornmeal, right? These measurements, when they are translated into grams, they are oddly specific. So we need like 184 grams out of 450 that we have. So basically, not a lot. Not that much. It's funny how I'm doing a cooking stream and none of the cameras that I currently have are covering what I'm actually doing. Great stuff. I will show it to you. What did I say? 184, right? 120, 130, 40, 50, 50, 60, 70, 82, 83. I do want to be precise because I've never made this. 184. Great. All right. Now that we got that done, I doubt that I'll need this. We'll put it here. I should probably find something to like clip it with. I don't really have it right now. Okay. Never mind. I'll deal with that later. So cornmeal all-purpose flour. Let me tare this. I am trying to press it. But it's like, okay, there we go. Okay, now we need all-purpose flour. And how much is that? That is 97 grams, or like 2.5 cups if you operate in cups. But we will do 97 grams of all-purpose flour. 92, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay. So far, so good. I'm not messing this up. Alright. 97 amazeballs. Then, whole wheat flour, which is another 60 grams. So let me nullify this. Come on. Today, thank you. So these are actually leftovers from last week's stream, or even the week before that. So we're good. Like I have most of the ingredients. 60. Come on. 24. 29. 36. Come on, we got this. 44. 50. 58. 59. 60. Alright. Perfect. We made it happen. Okay, and then light brown sugar, we need 65 grams. That's actually kind of a lot of sugar, isn't it? Okay, so 60, right? What did I say, 60 or 65? 65. 60 was the last one. Okay, we have exactly 65. And welcome back from the ad, if you experienced one. There we go. Okay, so the sugar's been put in, and then we have what? Baking powder, 1 tablespoon. Okay, baking powder. We do need that. One tablespoon, and what else? And salt. Salt is what? Oh, this is 1 tablespoon baking powder, so that would be a little more than what I put in. We'll fix that. Okay, I think this should be enough. And as for salt, 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons. That also sounds like a lot, but we also did put sugar in it as well. Am I the only one who finds it weird that like most of these foods have like both sugar and salt? Two teaspoons. Okay, I think that should be enough. I don't want to make it too salty or too anything for that matter. Okay, so we've combined it, and I guess we mix it, and then for the time being, we are done with it. This is gonna be easy. This is actually not as complicated at all. The only thing that we're gonna need to do is basically wait. But yeah, I want to kind of mix it in a little bit because I'm assuming we're gonna have to unify it with the with the liquids. This is what it looks like. Basically, we put everything in there and it's all very dry. But overall, it's a happy little concoction. Looks good. I'm actually very glad to have returned to these streams. They feel good. And it's something that I probably would have been doing anyways. Because I actually got myself the cookbook because I was feeling, I don't know, I guess less than motivated to make meals in any way, shape, or form. And I feel like I'm slightly, I don't know, coming back to it and it's getting more fun, especially when I do it with you guys. Okay, so that's my big bowl of stuff. We've combined everything, and now it says the small bowl whisk together the melted butter. Small bowl. Which one is my small bowl? They didn't even ask me for one. No, they just said medium bowl. Okay, never mind. We'll just add another one. Why am I complaining? Okay. Small bowl. There it is. Okay. It says whisk together melted butter. Melted butter. Okay. I don't know how cool it actually is. It did say let it cool. It didn't say how cool, but I guess, I don't know. I guess we're gonna be fine. Melted butter, um, oil. So I'm not sure how much oil I'm supposed to put in. It did say like 2 tablespoons of oil, but I don't really have like it says olive oil, right? And I have a little bit of olive oil left. I don't want to put any more than that because I think it's already like a little greasy. So I basically just emptied the bottle that I have, and I need to remember to throw it away and buy another one. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just done with that. So we have the oil. We're gonna forget about it because this thing already has butter and more butter and even more butter, and I don't think we need anything else. Now, now, um, melted butter, oil, honey. Okay, so I did buy honey for this occasion, and how much do we need? It says that we need 85 grams of honey, which is quite a lot of honey, but that's okay. So I'm going to use the scale again, and I suppose we will do this by resetting the scale, right? We reset it. I'm trying to tear it, but sometimes like the button just won't press. Like I'm trying so hard. Why is it not working? It's like sometimes it works immediately, but now it just doesn't. It will not let me tear the damn scale. Now I changed the unit somehow. That's not what I want. Milliliters, can I get grams? Thank you. Perfect. Okay, so now Ramulex, hi and welcome. What's up? And Rain, also welcome back. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. We are in the middle of measuring 85 grams of honey for my cornbread. I'm so thankful that I was actually able to open this. Imagine how embarrassing it would be if I was just stuck eternally on this particular step. That would be terrible. So, 85 it is. Like honey wise, how much would this be? Okay, because honey's actually really dense. You didn't miss much. This is a very easy recipe. Oh, this is like crystallized a little bit. Okay. I was just basically putting the stuff together, and it appears that I need a lot more honey than what I initially put into the bowl. 50. Okay, so we need just as much. I don't like it when honey is crystallized like as soon as I buy it. That's not very good, is it? No, it is safe. It is safe. It's just something that happens like when the honey just sits there for a little bit, you know? So I don't like it that I can now see that it was sitting there. 83. Okay, we're fine. We have enough, and now my honey is dripping everywhere. That's annoying. Oh, I'm glad. How's editing going? Always happy to have you around. Oh, I hate it when the honey drips and then it dries, and then next time you want to open it, it is just impossible. Yeah, I decided to stream it. I would probably make this for dinner anyway. And I've never legitimately made cornbread for myself, so I decided to try it, and you just get to see it. Honey does it. Yeah, all honey does it eventually, and the fact that it's already been crystallized a little bit, and I just bought it from the store, is not filling me with confidence, unfortunately, because I don't like it when I buy food that I can tell has already been sitting there for ages. But what can you do? It is what it is. It's like it just kind of feels like it's old, you know? But yeah, we're gonna whisk it together. And what else does it say? Um, Purpose flour, whole wheat flour, light brown sugar, bake. Okay, we already did that. Honey eggs. I kind of feel uncomfortable putting two eggs into a bowl where I just put honey, but we're gonna do it. The book said so. Sorry, the book is probably right. Am I incapable of cracking an egg? Come on. There we go. Like, what is it with today's day? There we go. Ew, ew, ew. Okay. It's like eggs are like one of those simple foods that everybody should get used to touching, and I just don't like cracking eggs. My dog is very interested in what we're making. We have two eggs and buttermilk. Okay, I have something that I don't know if it is buttermilk. I could not find legitimate buttermilk, so I got the closest thing to it that I could find. And we're just gonna have to see if it turns out horrible or not. But it's safe to use. It's okay. I don't even know how to say it in English. It's like a type of milk, but it's not milk. Um, okay, so we need how much of it? Uh-oh. We need 310 milliliters of that. So if I got the wrong thing, everything will just go to shit because 310 milliliters is actually a lot. But that's okay. People do use it. Not everyone likes the taste of it. I don't know how to translate it. I'll look it up. I'll tell you what I'm putting in instead of buttermilk. Because I translated it to my language, and the thing that came out is not the thing that I have. But I have something. Yeah, I did look it up. I just couldn't find that exact thing. That's unfortunate. I'm just desperately trying to tear it. Um, what unit do I need? I need milliliters this time. Yes, perfect. I need 310. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It was supposed to be buttermilk, but oh, did this leave? Oh, okay. Is it weird to say check Reddit? Oh, I don't know if I trust Reddit. I can't open this. Damn it. Ah! I'm so sorry. It's not working. Why am I a weakling? Why? I will break it. I don't. How do I? Please, please, please open up. Right over some water. Everything on my sink is so busy. Like I don't even have my sink available right now because I had too many dishes that I didn't get to wash yet. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I have to open this somehow. I know that trick it works with like cucumber jars, but I don't know if it works with plastic. Oh, it does. I should know that. I'm an engineer. I should definitely know this. But maybe I already kind of opened it before, you know? Let's say that. I don't know about this. Oh my god. This doesn't look like the thing that should go in there. Well, it's over now. We have exactly 310 milliliters of something that's very suspicious. Okay, I have to translate it because I have to tell you exactly what I put in there instead of something that is called buttermilk. Like what the hell is buttermilk? Yeah, it should definitely work with plastic. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm going to translate it. Uh so instead of buttermilk, I use something that is translated into English as either whey, like WHEY, or curd, CURD. That's probably not a good replacement, but it is what it is. Don't do it. Probably don't want to do it. Pour the melted butter mixture. Wait, what? Pour the melted butter mixture. Oh, okay. Into the large bowl with the cornmeal mixture. Oh, okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. I was like, I already used my butter. It's fine. Is it context sensitive? I don't think so. So I'm just gonna try to whisk this together because this is like the liquid portion of the mixture. So we mix that in, and then we're gonna mix it with the flour stuff that I've already prepared. I actually considered using an actual mixer for this, but I don't think I have to because this is just liquid, and there's two eggs, which I think have already been mixed. Hopefully. Okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I just have a feeling that my big bowl is not going to support this amount plus the amount that's already in there. It's not a very big bowl, it appears. Okay, there we go. Feels smooth. Looks smooth. Let's do it. So, yeah, I'm the kind of person whose gut should never be trusted in a kitchen. Anyway, this is the flour and whatnot. And now we are to gently, being the key word, uh, which has removed that thing for a reason, right? I should gently put it into the mixture with the flour and somehow make sure that they combine. That's gonna be a challenge. Okay, we're gonna do our absolute fucking best, but I promise nothing. Sounds like a story behind why. There's the problem with me in the kitchen is that whenever I do something like this, there's always a new story. That's the story. There's always a new there's always a new thing happening. And I thought like I had all the prerequisites of actually being decent at this. My grandma was a chef. She taught me like everything she knew. And I don't know, like I've learned a decent amount of stuff during my time. Also, I am an engineer of biochemistry and I am quite decent at the lab. But for some reason, um, I only make things work when I work with deadly chemicals. But when I work with food that's actually supposed to be consumed, different rules apply. So now I have a massive, massive amount of this liquid in not such a massive bowl. And all I'm trying to do is just mix it together somehow so that it all fits in there. I wouldn't dare like turn on a mixer in this bowl, and I don't have a bigger bowl. That's the problem. Like, where do I even put this? Honestly, you're right. I should tell myself that off more often. Okay. It is a big bowl, but I need a bigger one. This is not gonna work. What is the biggest dish that I have? Nada. Oh, this is actually pretty big. Alright, perfect. So, in a desperate attempt to not spill things, I will use the pot that normally contains massive amounts of food. But not around here because I don't make massive amounts of food. This is probably the only time that I'm gonna use this properly. Oh my god. I didn't whisk it properly and now there's like a bunch of leftover flour that is like semi-wet and I have to figure out a way. Like I measured it perfectly. Do you know how much of a waste this is? I measured every single gram of this. And now my flour is getting stuck on the bowl and I'm gonna have the incorrect measures. The good news is that whatever is getting stuck and left behind, there's probably equal amounts of stuff that is being left behind. Also, for everyone who's been liking the stream on TikTok, thank you so much for getting the stream onto the For You page. And also make sure to follow should you want to see more of this abomination. Whatever this is. Jokes. No, I do appreciate it. Okay, so we have a little bit of leftovers, and if you have got a raging OCD, it's gonna bother you, like it bothers me. But overall, the pot has now been filled with the liquid that can actually be put in there comfortably, which is good news. So now we just mix it forever and ever and ever and ever until it unites. This is actually not going to be that bad. I have a good feeling about this. We just need to make sure that first of all that I don't scratch the dishes. We don't want to do that. Okay, like this. Like I can still feel like little crummies, even though I can't see them. I can feel them, and that's annoying. Nah, it's all right. This is pretty easy to do, so I'm quite happy with how things turned out. Okay, it actually, hey, it looks all right. It's properly combined. Yep, I like it. I like it. It looks good. It actually looks like it can possibly turn into a meal. Let's see what's next. Mix until it is just combined, pour into the prepared skillet, and bake. Basically, we are already at the baking step. Let me check the temperature. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, the temperature is just about right. Now there is a problematic part of basically pouring the liquid into the skillet. Like this is not. I don't know. I'm just gonna pour it, and I'm just gonna have faith that this thing is not going to stick to the cast iron. I have never done this before, and I am going to try my best to make it even. It looks like there's so much liquid though. It doesn't even look like it's supposed to. Like I don't know. I've never done this, and it just looks like I have too much. I'm not very good when it comes to determining how much of something I have before I pour it in. But hey, it's looking like this cast iron is actually a lot deeper ish than I thought. Because the entire thing actually has managed to go in there and there's still more room. How do I misjudge space so hard? It's amazing that I can actually do that. Anyways, I'm just trying to. I'm now actually just trying to get everything out of the pot because now I know I can. But yeah, I do misjudge space a lot. This is why I don't drive. Okay, amazing. Wow, there's actually room to breathe. Okay. Alright, let me show it to you. If I can lift it. Oh god, this is the heaviest thing that's ever been or ever will be. I probably shouldn't lift it. There it is. There is yet more room. Okay. Oh, 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 we made it. We made it. Now, puppy, please. Please step away. This is not where you want to be right now. Oh my god, if this. I still have the fear of the handle snapping, but this is cast iron, and it really shouldn't. Arrgh! All right, it has made its way in. Let me see how long it needs to. Okay, 20 to 25 minutes. So that means around 8:25 to 8:30, that thing is supposed to come out. Van Russell, hello and welcome back. How are you doing today? What's up? You have just missed the most stressful part of today's day, which is basically holding the cast iron with two of my not strong enough hands and trying to make sure that it gets stuck into the oven without dropping it on me or the dog or the oven. And all three have been missed targets so far, which is amazing. This is actually very easy, and I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys have chosen this for me today because actually it wasn't fully my choice. I had a vote on Patreon and YouTube. By the way, you can vote for next week as I have a free. You can join on a free 7-day Patreon trial and basically vote for whichever week you want, whenever you so choose. And contribute towards deciding which recipe we're gonna make. So yeah, you can find the link up there. And next week, I'm not sure what we're gonna have. I'm probably gonna pick the recipes that some people have voted on at some point, but not enough people. So next week we're gonna have something like that, or I'm gonna try to find a way to spend the ingredients that I have and make something similar. We'll see. That is up to you. It all depends. But anyway, dude, I did not expect this to be so easy. Like it wasn't easy, but also Alex Deck, I thank you so much for the sub here on YouTube. I'm struggling with keeping up with everything. Never heard of the community made Final Fantasy cookbook? I have not. I just know of the official one, which is basically the one that I use, and I have like a mini goal to basically make all of the recipes, or at least most of them, from this cookbook, and I want to check out the rest of them because I've noticed that I think I don't know if it's actually Victoria who wrote the book. If it's her, yeah, I think so. I think that Victoria is the one who made the cookbooks for other games. There's a cookbook, I believe, for World of Warcraft and for Fallout and for some other games. And as soon as I'm done with this one, I would like to order the other ones and just kind of have a little bit of a collection. Long story short, a bunch of fans got together and made real world versions of all Ignaz's recipes that he makes in FF15. Oh, really? Oh, I did not know that. That's cool. I've actually never played 15. I would love to play the game first so that, I can kind of uh experience it in a more, I don't know, personal way. But I wouldn't mind well, trying to make some recipes as soon as I have the book. Right now I just only have this I just have this one. And I've tried maybe like 12 or 13 recipes from it. There's a lot. And I'm probably not going to make all of it, but I'll try. So, it's time. It's time to sit down. This game even comes out of nowhere when he uh comes up with a recipe. Wait, what? Oh, my favorite ones. My favorite recipe so far is probably the spinach saute. That one was made with spinach, and there was like a honey. I don't know if mustard was in it, but like there was a really, really, really nice sauce that went with the saute, and that was probably the tastiest spinach that I've ever had. That one was good. Honey muffins were actually pretty amazing. Let me actually. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this camera because it's too much in my face and I don't like it. And I'm gonna sit down. So I'm gonna put the camera the way it is actually supposed to be, which is like this. Okay, so I can sit down and actually talk to you. Perfect. Um, by the way, I think no, we'll be fine on TikTok. I'm just making sure that my battery is not empty because my phone is not charging. Uh, wait, let me actually catch up with the chat. What am I missing? Okay, I'm gonna have to respect this. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're good. Is it too hot for you here? Are you are you gonna sit here or do you want to play? You want to sit? All right. Come here, Zoji. Eh, come here. Oh. Oh God. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's like whenever I'm sitting, if I'm not holding him, it's for him it's like a missed opportunity. So we always have to do this, which I don't mind. I love this dog so much. But he is demanding. He requires a lot of love and affection and attention. Yes you do. Yes you do. He's a good boy. Honestly, when we got him, he was like so small, and he's only like 4 months old. He grew like 3 times his size since then. It's actually amazing, isn't it? It is. Aw, he's like, finally, finally, I get to sit here. He's a good boy. Are you a good boy? You are. What are you smelling? Are you smelling cornbread? I think cornbread is exactly what you're smelling, but that's not going to be your favorite food, is it? No, I don't think so. And it has honey, so I'm not sure if you can have it. That's too sweet for you. It also has sugar. You don't eat sugar, do you? No, you don't. Please don't lick my mouth. That's gross. Thank you. I'm tired. I'm curious to see how this looks. Oh my god, it's actually growing. What if it. Uh oh, what if it like overflows? Is that an option? Can that happen? Because if that happens, I'm gonna be in big, big trouble. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna give him honey. I don't think that's a good idea. Nope. You're gonna have your food, and that's that. He's actually already eaten. And like they normally say that when you're training dogs, that you should never basically like give them food before you eat. He was, I don't know, like I don't really respect that rule because he is young enough. I feel to just kind of I don't know, not really. I don't know. I don't really have to. I don't really have to like present myself as alpha or whatever because he does listen, and we got him as a puppy, so he's very very obedient. So I do feed him before I eat. Dark Phoenix Gaming, welcome back. What's up? Probably better honey than chocolate, though. Yeah, but like chocolate can't be given to dogs because of sugar, right? Like this thing has quite a bit of sugar, even though it is bread, but I would imagine that each bread is a little sweet. I'm not sure. But yeah, cornbread is not for you. Like, I don't want to risk it. Because he already, like, gets himself into these situations um, where he, like, throws up the food that he eats, but that's just because he's too greedy. Like, he eats way, way too fast. And, uh, and sometimes because of that, I just have to, like, feed him twice, basically. But yeah, it's either because of sugar or a specific chemical. Now I'm actually curious as to whether it's just sugar, because like not being able to eat chocolate per se is very specific. But maybe people just didn't, I don't know, list other foods because other foods just kind of don't cross people's minds when it comes to feeding, I don't know, their animals. Or maybe it's just chocolate because of something. Either way, sugar is not very good for people either in great amounts. So I would imagine that it's not good for dogs anyway. Oh, why is it? Chocolate is toxic to dogs because it contains theobromine and to a lesser extent caffeine. Humans metabolize theobromine easily, but dogs don't. Oh, dogs process theobromine and caffeine slowly, which allows these toxic compounds to build up in their systems and cause clinical signs associated with chocolate toxicity. I see. Well, that's gonna make me real careful about whether or not I'm accidentally spilling my coffee, because he does lurk and wait for all these opportunities where I misplace my food. Oh my god, it's growing and it's giving me great anxiety. What if it grows over the pan? I'm gonna hate that. I am surely going to hate that. Huh? How about you? You don't care, do you? No, I don't think you care. He's a good boy. He is. You are a good boy, aren't you? You are. Like honestly, like sometimes he acts exactly like a cat when he sits in your lap. Like sometimes he'll just sit here and will just want to be pet. As long as it's solid enough, it's the pen shouldn't be too much of an issue. I don't know. I don't trust it because I don't know what it's supposed to look like. Like in theory, I know what cornbread is supposed to look like, but I know that I used like wrong ingredients. So I don't know what I did to it. Like when my dad and I had a dog last in about 2013, we just had a cat since. He used to try and eat her popcorn sometimes. It's just so inconsistent with it. Sometimes she'd eat what we put in front of her, and sometimes she just licks whatever and walks away. Latter, especially with popcorn. I see. No, that wouldn't apply to this one. This one would just eat anything. Yeah, I've had cornbread, but it was always made by people who know what they're doing. This time it's me making it, and I do not trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust you either. I don't trust my cornbread in particular. No, I'm lying. I do trust you. You're a good boy. He's like, what's going on? Isn't it funny how like whenever I'm wearing like a dark shirt or something, or when I'm holding him, you can't even see that I have a dog in my lap. It's like a really dark blob just moving. Huh? You like that, don't you? He's so calm. Like for as long as he's getting his scratches and pats and whatnot, he's fine. Like the moment I put him down, avoid puppy, right? Are you a avoid puppy? Huh? Where'd you come from? Where did you come from? Are you from the 13th? Maybe. He's so good. Did you eat broccoli, really? Oh wow, that wouldn't be surprised if it was just because of the oil in it. Ah, I see, I see. No, you just, well, you serve the raw vegetable and see what happens. I like broccoli more than some actual humans I know. That's actually hilarious. No, this dog, I know that for sure that he eats fruit, like bananas and apples and such, but I think it's because he is always like on a desperate mission to get something, and even if that something is fruit, like he'll eat a little bit and he'll look at me and he's like, "Really?" And then he realizes that that's what he got, and he's a very, very, very grateful dog, so he will eat it just so that I don't know, I guess just so that he gets it next time as well. Just so that he doesn't turn ungrateful. He's so good. So he's eaten like bananas and peaches and apples out of gratitude. I would sometimes give him like a little piece to just see if he's gonna like enjoy it or not. But yeah, he just eats anything. Anything can taste good if it's prepared for. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Then there's some people that really don't like the flavor. With me, it's not so much, I guess, about the flavor as it is about the texture. Like I'm texture sensitive, especially to something, anything that kind of gets stuck like between my teeth or like in my mouth in general, like very, very, very crummy foods or like undercooked foods. I hate those. That's what bothers me. But taste wise, I think I can eat pretty much anything. How about you? Can you eat anything? Like so far, he's not complained about food. But there was a type of food that I got when he first arrived, and well, when he arrived with severe diarrhea. But we also got him from a shelter, and he's had a lot of ticks that we had to remove. So I'm guessing that that contributed to it as well. But that food did not help his stool stabilize. It just kept being runny. So I changed the food, and he's been doing much better since. Like everything went back to normal. But at the same time, I feel like I don't know. There are certain types of food that just I don't know that just don't agree with certain dogs. Some textures that touch my skin that wreck me. Oh, same, same. I have that thing with Okay, so it has to be like a specific condition. Like the thing that bothers me the most is like when I cut my nails, since I cut them like all the way to like basically the meat, like not all the way, but like I don't grow my nails. Like if I was to like cut my nails and like scratch them against a towel, that has got to be worst, the worst feeling you can ever possibly imagine. If you've ever done it, oh, I don't know, like that thing bothers me so much. I hate it. Ortiz, welcome back. What's up? No, you didn't miss it. It's actually in the process of overflowing the cast iron. You did not miss it. It'll be done in a bit. You didn't miss anything. Welcome back. What's up? People have only had restaurant or college cafeteria broccoli, so it was always overcooked or steamed too long since they were mass producing it to meet demand rather than cooking it properly. Honestly, for broccoli, that's such a big shame, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to. I want to wait for it to cook because that is my dinner. I haven't had dinner yet. Today I was so busy. Busy, 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 busy. Oh, we're so busy. You like sitting here, don't you? Oh, I love this dog. Honestly, he's just a big baby. Hmm? You a big baby? I think you are. I had a friend who thought they didn't like some foods, but well, once they had prepared, my friends went through realized they just thought that they hate the food, it's just that their family was terrible cooks, right? Yep, that can happen. That can happen if you can't cook. That's why I avoid it. My food tastes bad. Um, luckily I don't make your food. Aw. Yeah, exactly. Like honestly, I think when it comes to broccoli itself, it is so much better when it's raw, when you can just kind of like chew it. Like I don't know, like I don't dislike broccoli. I prefer it. I prefer it raw for some reason. I'm gonna turn off the oven because it's looking like it's looking like it's a little golden brown-ish on top. I'm not sure if that's a good sign. Let me actually take it out and check because it's looking done, and I don't want to burn it. I do not want to burn it. But how do I take it out? Like I actually don't have the gloves, which is annoying. Toothpick check? Nah, we're taking it out. Oh, oh my god. my my glasses got steamed. I got so scared. Like for a moment I didn't see shit. Okay. Alright. That was so scary. Oh, that was no good. Okay. Go away, I will burn you. Okay. Great, now everyone's laughing at us. Arrgh. Ah, ah, ah. We, we have made it through. Ah. It was so scary to like just lose your vision all of a sudden. Stick a toothpick in the middle, pull it out, make sure it's clean. Honestly, I would, but the surface of it has already started cracking. I'm gonna show it to you. It's like I can see through it, and it's I don't think it's burnt. Like I honestly don't think it's burnt, but I'm still gonna show you what it looks like. See? Like it's kind of cracking, and at the same time, like I'm gonna do the toothpick. But at the same time, it's actually not looking bad at all. Oh god. Yeah, I think it actually looks okay. Who would have thought? Who would have freaking thought? Uh, okay, but the final test is what we'll experience when we when we try to take it out of the thing. Honestly, it looks pretty clean. It looks pretty damn clean. I like it. Butter and honey, yes, I did get both of it. I use the problem is there was something called buttermilk in the recipe. I did not get buttermilk because I didn't know how to find it. What I did was I got something called whey, and that's not buttermilk, is it? I do not know what I did, but I have whey, and for better or for worse, it's in there now. It might just be horrible, but because I've never had whey. What the hell is whey? But I don't know. I was in the store. As long as you didn't use water instead of milk, you're safe. No, I didn't. I didn't. But that milk looked. pretty freaking watery, to be honest. Um, Wait, what's happening? There might be an ad. Sorry about that. My dad's buttermilk solutions to add lemon juice to milk. Why is that a thing? Okay. By the way, if you're watching on TikTok, I will be going off of TikTok for now. Because first of all, my battery's empty. Second, I need my phone, and you're welcome to join on Twitch and make sure to leave a follow. Should you want to, should you want to continue watching? I'm not sure how long I'll be streaming today, anyways. As this is my dinner, and I'm exhausted. I only had like 3 hours of sleep as I had a podcast today, and it was a lot of fun. I can't wait to share the YouTube videos with you as soon as you guys are ready and have them available. I'm excited. Anyhow, thank you for watching here on TikTok. Now I will use my phone because I want to take the pictures of my cornbread, but before I do, I will show you guys what I made. Also, this is what it looks like. I think it looks freaking fantastic. Looks pretty good. But yeah, for now, that will be it. Thank you for watching, and I will be seeing you tomorrow, probably with Star Ocean, I believe. And yeah, that's it. I'm just trying to turn it off. I don't know how to do that. I never know how to end my stream on TikTok. There we go. I got my finger pinched. I think sour cream plus milk is a buttermilk style I heard of being used too. I see. But whey, whatever whey is, it's not something to be used, is it? Okay, I should probably turn off the oven at this point because this thing is not going back in. Okay, now I want to take a picture before I start cutting it because I want to try and take it out. Honestly, it doesn't look bad at all. Taste test of any dish is always priceless for me. Yeah, we're gonna do that as soon as I find a way to cut it out. Because that is the one thing that I haven't thought of yet. Alright. So I'm gonna try to do that and we're gonna see if it falls apart. It's gonna be exciting if it does. Get to laugh at me. Okay, so this is what we got. Now, what would be the best way to cut this and then take the food out? Do I have like a spatula of some sort? I think I have one. I just need to wash it. Holy mother of... Okay, I don't actually... It's actually clean. It's fine. Okay. I didn't even use it. Okay, perfect. So, how do we even cut it? Like cake? It looks pretty dense. It feels pretty dense. Best to put what? To put the plate on top and flip? I'm not doing that. This is too heavy. I will ruin it. Nope. Nope. I'm not doing that. That sounds too stressful. Who in their right mind would do that? Nope. No way. There's no way I'm doing that. How do you do that? Now we'll be fine. Oh, crummies, no! No. What if you're right? What if you are actually right? Oh, it's gonna haunt me if I don't do it. I don't know if I have a plate that's big enough. Okay. If I burn myself because of Twitch chat, will always crumble. No, but that's so stressful. That is so stressful. So what? Am I supposed to just pretend that this is not the heaviest shit that's ever been or ever will be? And I'm supposed to somehow like, oh mother! I said nothing. I said nothing. I said nothing. Okay. I don't want it to crumble. We made it through. We made it through. Ha! It didn't stick. Ha! Ha! Watch my dog jump on it and eat it while I'm not there. Ha! Ha! It didn't stick. That's the most important part. Oh, actually, you might want to see this. But look at it. It broke. It broke. What am I to do with it? How do I don't know. It looks sadsies. It looks hella sadsies. It's breaking. It's not supposed to be crumbing like this. That doesn't look good at all. Okay, I'll make a better slice. Maybe this is a practice slice. It's fine. It's fine. This is like a first child. It's a practice run. Okay. Well, that's pitiful. That is pitiful. Okay. Okay, so what? You would like put butter over it? Isn't there like half of the butter package on it already? Isn't that enough? Or you would put more over it? Is there anything in particular that you would put over it? I think I made a better slice. Anyways. This one is more presentable. Okay. Beautiful. Huh? Amazing. Okay, so do you put like something over it? Like, what do you do? Butter, sour cream, cheese? What goes over it? How should I? Butter is all you need. Are you sure? Like how? Just like put it there? There's already so much butter in there. All right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. If I gain like 5 kilos from this, I'm blaming you. Drizzle honey on top? Are you sure about this? Drop a bit of butter on the part you're gonna eat. Well, I'm gonna eat all of it. Okay. Oh, before that, since I did promise to share the results, I have to take a picture, and then once I take the picture, I can actually plan eating. It was what was the page? It was 69, wasn't it? Yes, it was 69. Which is ironic because this is probably the least fucked up recipe in this book. Okay, like this, and I have my butter, and I'm going to put butter on everything. That's okay. I have Americans in chat. We eat it the American way. Butter in the middle like jam. Okay, we'll see about that. I would never put more butter on this one. Because I already, like, I know how much I've used, you know? And I used a freaking ton of it. So you would put both honey and butter on top of this shit, even though it's already literally in the ingredients, right? I'm just trying to take a picture. We'll taste it. Without it, and with it, and whatever. Alright. I'm sorry, it'll melt, and you won't even know it was that much. In 2 minutes, you won't even know. Okay. Now, we are going to experience exactly. You got the long way with what? Okay. What? Okay, we're gonna experience what exactly it means for me to drizzle. You're shocked by what? I'm doing well. What do you mean? Cut the long what? I don't understand. I don't understand what I did wrong. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna be okay. Now, you said drizzle. What the fuck does drizzle mean? This is my interpretation of the word drizzle. Okay. 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 My daughter is like, which part of this am I getting? Can you move a little bit, please? Thank you. Okay. Now, since I have to post the proof on Discord or it didn't happen, let me take a goddamn picture. My hands are sticky. Okay. Okay, I don't normally eat this right after I make it on stream, but I think enough time has passed for this to be acceptable. Go away! Go away! Go away! Okay, we're done. Now, we feast. Now we feast. Okay, I feel fairly accomplished. And I've given this. Why is this butter not melting? I'm guessing I have too much of it. Guess we'll not to. Wait, what? Not to flowers for Algernon, your but what? What? To not do what to my taste buds? Go away. Go away. Come on. Alright. I am ready for this. All right, we got everything. I am ready. Dog is like, I'm ready too. Where'd Bill go? Okay, let's try this. Ah! Don't be sniffing my butt. Go away. Okay. Ah! Please no. Please don't crumble. Okay. All right. This is definitely not the worst thing I've ever made. You Americans are great, I swear. You with your suggestions on how to make the food greasier and tastier is amazing. I went to America. I was around 50 kilos. I came back at 75. Took me 6 months to recover. Amazing. Like, you guys don't know what you did to me. Luckily, at the time, I was 16 years old and my metabolism was able to handle it. These days, I don't know about that. This is perfect. I should make this every day. I'm sorry, puppy. This is way too sweet for you. I'm so sorry. I feel so guilty. Yeah, the hype was worth it. And without your topping suggestions, it would not be the same. If it was me, I would have ruined it. I would have put like either sour cream or Greek yogurt or cheese on it. But you guys had better ideas. The grease and the sugar is good. No, the thing is, the actual food is bland, but with this thing, it works very well. And the fact that there's honey in it, it works just fine. Now, the dangerous part about this dish is trying not to eat the whole thing in one sitting. Oh, yeah, I don't have to worry about that because I actually have like my portions are very small. It is great, but at the same time, I tend to not even eat the full plate. Street Hawk fan, hi and welcome. Yeah, Dogo does say that, but I can't give him this. This is too sweet. Like I will end him. What I'm saying to him right now is literally, you think you want it, but you don't. I'm sorry. I literally fed him before the stream so that this wouldn't happen, but I knew it was gonna happen. This is too good. What the hell? Why have I never made this? Better late than never. True. The ingredients were not actually. Oh, I see. Cornbread was easy to make. I see. Yeah, this is perfect. See, I can I can barely eat one piece. This other one is just gonna have to wait because I just can't eat a lot of food in one sitting. It's good, but for me, it's filling. I don't know how you can eat more than that. Like, it's sweet and it's filling and damn. 69, welcome back. What's up? Our piece will be midnight snack. Yeah, this is my lunch. The other piece is like dinner. That thing is probably for Luna when he returns from work, so that I can at least prove it that I've made food for once. And that's probably breakfast for tomorrow. Why is your face so red? Because I'm surrounded by red walls, and the light in my kitchen is very bad. I'm fine. I promise. Healthy. How are you? Uh, yeah, I'm all good. No worries. How are you? No, that was good. That was actually so good. No, the walls are so red, and I have a lamp. Well, basically the ceiling lamp, but it is like right on top of my head, pretty much, and it casts a shadow over my face. And since everything around me is red, it looks like I am super red. I'm sorry, puppy. I don't have anything. I'm so sorry. That is very filling. And he's like, no, it's not. I didn't have anything. Aw. I'm sorry, doggo. I'm sorry. I have nothing. I have nothing. Oh, he's just like licking my fingers, hoping that there's something there. There is nothing. There is nothing there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got nothing for you. I'm sorry. Cornbread is not for you. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I feel so bad. I actually feel terrible. Oh, he breaks my heart when he does that. I can't give you the cornbread. I'm sorry. It's full of sugar and honey. And if I give you a little bit, you're just gonna ask for more of it. I know you. I know you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. 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 I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. We'll go with boiled Pinot. What's Pinot or Pinot beans and salted pork in the 1930s? What is it? What is Pinot? Need to give a separate Dogo treat. I'm gonna have to. He's been such a good boy. Do you want treats? Hmm. Here you go. The chat has suggested treats for you. Huh? What do you think? Is that gonna make you happy? Hey, I should put that into the cookie redeems on Twitch. Treat the dog. There you go. Ah, there you go. All right. Well, hopefully he's gonna be happy enough. Okay, you gotta get down. You gotta get down. Sorry. 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 No, this actually made me thirsty. This is very filling. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I thought I didn't like cornbread because I've tried many versions of cornbread in my life, and it was not my favorite food because it was always dry or very crummy or just, I don't know, probably served wrong. This food, this cornbread, even though I made it and I made it for the first time, I did follow the recipe, so I can't really take any credit for it. This is the best cornbread that I've ever had. And it's probably thanks to you guys and your suggestions on how to make it more cornbready. It is very good. Yeah, I do love the dog too. He's such a good boy. Like anything I do, he just loves being a part of it. So you can like eat it with the gravy and stew as well? I guess so. Like I don't know, like I always used to have it with like yogurt. Three recipes, usually 3 to 4 ingredients. Is that like a YouTube channel? Honestly, that's so cool that someone's out there like making like versions of recipes in a very simple way. What's the sweetest way you can have it apart from like honey? Do you put like jam over it? Is there anything else that can go onto it? Like I doubt that there's ever like chocolate or peanut butter or anything of the sort. I guess jam is like the only thing that can go there, right? Yo, I'm sleepy. You know that like I only had like 3 hours of sleep? Yes, well now I'm awake during the night and I sleep pretty much during this time. This is normally around the time that I would be streaming, but I would have slept for like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours. And I actually went to bed at like 11 in the morning and I woke up at 2 because I was getting myself ready for the podcast. And we actually spent like 2.5 hours on the podcast. It was so good. Honestly, we had a great time. And right after that, I went to the store and started preparing the stream. So here I am, like running on 3 hours of sleep. I am tired, and I have to get myself back onto like my routine. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna take a nap, like an hour or a couple of hours, and then I'll probably wake up around 11 p.m. or so, and then I'm gonna work. I'm still very much stuck editing videos and such, for better or for worse, because I've been working on these Idaho cornbread. Will do. Now I've been working on these like Final Fantasy 14 guides, and I don't know, everything's been making me miserable lately because I am like I do that because I love these guides, and right now there's just like not a lot of traffic when it comes to players in general in 14. So there's not a lot of like new players or I don't know, players who currently play, I guess, or players who don't already have everything on the other hand, I suppose. So so my guides for like minions and I don't know, like miscellaneous stuff or whatever, they're not that successful, but at the end of the day, it's only been like a day or two that I made them since I made them. So I guess there's still months and months ahead. Well, before the 6.55 for people to check them out. So hopefully that will happen. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I actually had a lot of fun at the podcast. We were supposed to, talk a lot more about Near itself, but we ended up talking about just about everything. And I'm glad that it was enjoyable. Like over time, more people gathered, and I'm glad that we, kept your attention to make a funnel that will funnel people to your content. Do you know what? Like, I'm 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 everywhere. I've been funneling and funneling and funneling and posting and making shorts and doing all this stuff. Like the only thing that's really difficult to do is to get people to play the game in general when there's not a lot of hype with the game. Like look at how many games has come up right now. It's like I make a poll on my YouTube channel or Discord or whatever, and whenever I ask like if you're still playing the game, I get like 70% of people saying that they're currently unsubscribed. So I'm very much looking forward to the Xbox version because new players will just have none of this stuff, and hopefully some of these videos will get revisited. um yeah, but honestly it is how it is. Like I'm very happy with where I'm at right now, but at the same time, like sometimes like when times are tough, you just have to stay consistent. Like a lot of people will just kind of like blame themselves for stuff not going their way, and then they'll just give up or take a break or something. I've been there, and the only thing that I shouldn't have done is basically stop creating content. That's the only thing you shouldn't do. So yeah. Yeah, no matter what, you just put your content out there. There will be people who will enjoy it, and that's it. I would love to stream a little longer, but I am tired. Like my eyes are basically shutting down. I've eaten this food, and dude, this food puts you to sleep. I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's the food or the fact that I've only slept for like 3 hours or that I'm like out of my routine. Cornbread, like this has put me to sleep, yo. Like I'll be awake in about like 2 hours. We'll probably be on Discord as I'm gonna be editing and just doing a bunch of stuff with well, with my regular videos and whatnot. So I will be seeing you there. If you're not on Discord, make sure to join. You can find the link in the about me thing on Twitch or in the description on YouTube. So I will see you there. Please have food ready to enjoy. Do you know how happy that thought is to like go and take a nap and you're full and you know that as soon as you open your eyes you're gonna see that exact food just like waiting for you to have more of it. It's amazing. It's such a good feeling, and I'm so happy that there's like a full plate of this thing just kind of waiting for me. It's like no matter what kind of day I end up having, if it's a good day, I'm gonna eat it and feel good. If it's a bad day, I'm gonna eat it and feel bad, and then I'll just feel good again. Like this is amazing. This is why people cook because they have more portions of food that I don't know. This just makes you feel better. And yeah, posting VODs is crucial. I'm actually very glad that you started doing that. And yeah, if you ever need any help or questions or anything when it comes to that, I would be always very happy to talk about that. So yeah, just hit me up on Discord. Last part is something I forgot to answer. Yeah, like honestly, it's all that matters. Like someone out there will be you know, will be excited. Like I think that people, I don't know, people are so consumed with these like big numbers and such that people forget that like when they have like 5 or 6 people who they're talking to, they are basically sitting in a living room with 5 or 6 of their friends who are listening to what they're saying. And when you're sitting with your friends and when all of your friends are listening to you, you feel important when they're in the same room as you. But people kind of lose sight of how important it is to have at least, 5 or 6 people around you who listen to you. Like, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. And people get so consumed with these, like, big ass numbers or whatever that they just forget it's no longer the same content. It's no longer a conversation with with friends or with the community or whatever. When there's just you kind of like talking to yourself and the community talking to themselves. Yeah, exactly. It's like no, like people forget that these are not just numbers, that they're real humans on the other side, and they're actually there putting their time into your content, interacting with you, and actually spending time with you. Like, people forget that these are not just numbers. Like, it would be so much easier for streamers to be happy with what they're doing if they saw, let's say, five. If they saw five as five human beings and not as five as that like I don't know red number that I don't know shows the Twitch viewership or whatever it is. Same thing with like views and likes or whatever. It's like each like is on like I don't know YouTube or wherever is like one person who said you rock. It's like how cool is that? Like people just people forget that there's tons of people chat super fast and there's a few better conversation. Yeah, definitely. Like, okay, different people look for different things and different moods require different things. Like, I'll be honest, like, sometimes I want to have a conversation and I will go to an actual, streamer friend where I know I can have a conversation. If I want to put myself to sleep, like, if I just need, like, content to just kind of, get me to bed or whatever, yes, sometimes I will watch a friend or whatever, but more often than not, I will watch someone whose chat goes by very fast because I don't feel like I'm missing anything. There's, chat interacting and I'm kind of falling asleep or whatever, but I'm not a very active viewer, am I? Like I'm not really participating. I'm just there to fall asleep, which is I guess not such an active, I don't know, consumption of content as it could be. And I like this. It's like it's like a I don't know, tons of little living rooms where people who want the same things and like the same things where they get to hang out. And it's always kind of sadsies, I think. Even though, yes, growth is great, especially for the content creator because they get to survive and whatnot. It's great, but at the same time, I feel like so much of the original audience who were there, exactly, it's bonding, right? Like so much of the original like audience is lost when they realize that their voices are no longer being heard. It's like you're here now, but like I don't know, if you came, I don't know, tomorrow and for the next month or whatever, there was just like 200 people suddenly talking in the chat. It's like I can't reply to like every message or whatever. And like people who have been there at the beginning, sometimes they just decide that that's no longer content for them. And I don't know, it's a different experience. It's not a bad experience for someone who wants to watch the stream, but at the same time, it is different. Yeah, exactly. Like some people are just cozy and just put you to sleep, and they're amazing. But for me, it's like a different type of content. And honestly, even if you want to stream like every day, if you're a streamer, you should force yourself off stream at least 1 or 2 days a week. Like you have to. That's enough. So sorry, child is jacked up, right? I was there at the beginning. So good. Yeah, I mean, I say like I am now. I'm doing this full time, and only thanks to me putting my content literally on all the platforms is how I survive. Like I don't survive off of exclusively Twitch or exclusively YouTube or exclusively Patreon or exclusively anything. Like all of them combined are keeping me afloat, and that's how full-time content creation works. It's not just streaming full time and having like all these people subscribe to you on Twitch and being like, okay, now you can live off of this. It's hard. It helps, but it's hard. And that's why you do all these things. That's why when you're full time, you can't just sit there for hours on end and expect that people are just going to watch you for 8 hours and subscribe to you. That's not how it works. Um, so, yeah, exactly. Like, if your family's at home, it's like the best thing that you can do is spend time with them. Definitely. But yeah, like I said, like I do this full time but with balance. Like I don't stream except on weekends when I actually have a little bit of a longer stream, like on Saturdays, maybe like 5 or 6 hours. I'm normally live for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 during the work week. And I'm okay with that. Because the rest of the time I will just use to do social media and making content, which I guess, I don't know, we have to do. Streams are 1 hour max, which is, you know what? When you think about it, it's kind of the perfect length nowadays because that will be I guess the average time that someone will spend on your channel because they might leave you on lurk or whatever, but like not a lot of people on a lot of like occasions have the opportunity to sit somewhere for hours and just interact at all times. Sometimes they will like I don't know, they'll like second screen you or they will leave and your stream will be up there or whatever and they're watching but they're not watching. So it's kind of like watching a show. If you know that someone's going to be around for like a couple of hours, then you tune in and you don't really have this like massive FOMO, I guess, from like I don't know, your streamer streaming for like 5 or 6 hours every day and you not being there to catch up with content. So I try to avoid that. So my Monday to Thursday streams are like what? 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that. Like I never want to make someone feel like they I don't know, they come home from work and they want to spend time with their family or they want to like I don't know, stream themselves or work on their content or whatever it is, and then there's like a 5 hour video waiting for them every single day, and it's just like some people really want to watch these VODs, you know and it just kind of feels bad to always like make a 5 hour VOD, um and just like expect people to watch it just so that they wouldn't feel like they're missing out. Yeah, that's almost work. Like I try to like keep that in mind. Watch a 5 hour cooking stream. All right, well, if they're more like chill streams, I guess that's different. Or if someone is just like talking and talking and you're, I don't know, working or doing whatever, then it's fine. But like some people watch VODs for the actual playthroughs. Those are the videos that I'm very careful to not make too many of them that are very long. Like my Monday to Thursday streams, I stream directly on YouTube as well, and that later on remains a VOD, like similarly to, well, the same way that it does on Twitch, just more permanent. And I try not to make them longer than like 3 hours. Yesterday I had like what, 5 or 6 hour streams on Friday and Saturday, but that's just because I'm obsessed with Star Ocean right now. So sorry, They're long, but I love the game. You know, some people like genuinely watch these playthroughs for like reaction and nostalgia and whatnot. So they're long, but I try not to make them long. Yeah, exactly. Like you just want to chill, and like you don't want to make people feel like you're a chore. You know, it's like imagine someone being like, I don't know, part of your playthrough and they're with you on the journey or whatever, and every day you have like a 5 hour video, and instead of having 10 of these videos, you can have 20 2.5 hour videos, which is infinitely better because the person is just going to have more time to consume your content. It's not happening in like, I don't know, 10 days of them just like living your content and then after that having nothing to do. So it's different. And that's why I like when I'm not obsessed with a game the way I am with Star Ocean right now, I like playing one game and then playing another game for a few days and then switching back to it or whatever because I don't want people to feel like I'm just doing one thing or that I'm burdening them with too much content that they're like not getting caught up with. Trying to make my videos no more than 2 hours to get a sore throat if I talk a lot. Yeah, tell me about it. Like honestly, this is how my sore throat sounds before I'm about to get like a really sore throat. Because today I talked for like 2.5 hours. I just had this stream and I'm ready to go to bed, and also ready to probably medicate myself so that it doesn't actually happen. Because I do need my voice, as I have so many videos to record the voiceovers for, and I'm just like I just really need my voice. What times? It is 5 minutes past 9 p.m. But that doesn't mean much because lately I've been going to sleep around 8 in the morning and waking up around 3 or 4. So I wake up, I bring my kid home from daycare, I spend time with him, and it's basically my morning, so I'm fresh. And I put him to bed, and then I work during the night, and I work until 6 in the morning until well, when he goes to bed. When he goes to daycare, I wake him up. Well, I actually take the dog out at like 6 in the morning, and then around 6:30, I wake up my son. I take him to daycare, and that's when I sleep. Because the thing is, like at night, like I say this a lot, but I can't fall asleep at night knowing that I have to get up in like 2 or 3 hours. I never go to bed before, I don't know, 2 or 3 a.m. even when I'm supposed to. And then when I do, I'm just so anxious about having to get up at 6 because I'm always gonna have to get up at 6 because I'm taking him to daycare. And after that, I can't fall asleep because my body's awake. And if I fall asleep, let's say I have 4 hours to sleep, if he wakes me up to ask for like a drink or something, and God knows he does, I can't fall back asleep. So basically, he cuts my sleeping time in half because I give him like water or whatever, and then I go back to bed and I just can't fall asleep. So it's annoying. I used to obviously not do that during the day when I was working for a company that had their time zone uh, similar to mine. So I was working from 8 in the morning till like 4, but I quit and I decided to give this a decent shot. So I right now I can actually kind of be in tune with how my body works, and I'm happier honestly because I get more sleep. Like I take him to daycare. There's no one around except me and my dog, and we just go snooze. It's perfect. Go to bed at 1 and I'm up at 6 daily. Naps are good. Yeah, naps are good, but naps like put me in a coma and then I wake up and I don't know where I'm at. I don't know. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they suck. Speaking of naps, I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm so full. I'm so tired. I'm glad that I got to talk to you guys for a little bit as well, and I will be seeing you on Discord most likely in about a couple of hours. I'm gonna be working on some videos, and tomorrow I'll be streaming. I'll be doing probably more Star Ocean until I finish it. I'm very very excited about the game, and I'm more than halfway through the game. So woo! We'll be finishing it hopefully next week. So yeah, in the meantime, I'll catch you on Discord, and it's definitely dinner time food. I'm falling asleep. I have to go off. Thank you for hanging out with me. I had a lovely time today, and I just love sitting here talking to you sometimes without like the game and everything, so you can watch my dog tear his towels apart and squeal about not getting cornbread. Thanks so much. I hope you have a great day ahead. I'll, like I said, I'll talk to you on Discord and whatnot, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, which is technically more than 24 hours away, as I'll be live at 2 in the morning on Tuesday European time, which is like 9 p.m. maybe 8 or 9 p.m. in America when we'll continue with Star Ocean. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Guys, hello and goodbye. Unfortunately, I'm just about to end the stream. So I appreciate you dropping by, but unfortunately, I will not be hanging out as much. So give me a second. Um, let's see. What are we doing today? Oh, today we are raid worthy. Stay tuned because we're gonna raid someone. Stay tuned. Give me that social proof that I actually have someone to send to a raid. Alright, let's find someone. Which friends are streaming? Is there anyone? Is there anyone live? Oh, let's host Ramrod. Ramrod is playing Alan Wake 2. I don't know much or anything about not Ramrod, but Alan Wake. But let's give him a host. He's been very lovely. When it comes to ouch, when it comes to being around and being in our community. So we are going to give him a raid. Please make sure to join in and spend some time there, at least a second, and say hello. Make his day, and yeah, I will be back tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a lovely, great, awesome, terrific, fantastic rest of your day or rest of your night. Say hi to Remrod, and I will see you tomorrow and after my nap. Bye.